My name's Dave Fisher. Where I'm from is Ontario, Canada. The years I played for Coach were fall 2008, summer 2009, and fall 2009. That experience was probably some of the best camaraderie in ball that I have played my whole life. I've played a lot of baseball. I've played in a lot of teams, played in a lot of places. And just the experience was absolutely amazing. We got to, stay in Chicago for a couple months and with, all these new guys, and we got to travel, loaded up into vans. I got a lot of pictures, a lot of memories. It was, I had a great time. Met a lot of people that I still talk to now. And because of this team, I've got more friends spread out over the globe, and probably one of the better experiences I've had playing for any type of travel team. My whole life.
Coach is on the road at Harvey, the school I started in 2000, back at home with the man, the athletic director, Fletch. How we doing, Fletch?
How you doing, man? I'm glad you're here, Coach.
Well, I'm glad you're sending me this invitation throughout the first pitch.
Wanted to give you flowers while you're here, brother. You know what I'm saying? You started this program 2000, and now the program is thriving, and we wouldn't be here if you didn't start this program. So I thank you. Yeah, no, it's a great thing, man. You deserve it, man. You put in a lot of work. You was one of my baseball mentors when you was a scout with Coach Franklin. You was coach at CVS, even though we had to beat y'all pretty bad in 1990, 17-2. But hey, I just appreciate you, man. You guys like you guys paved the way. You brothers took y'all time and coached summer ball, coached college ball, high school, and y'all taught us the way. So we had to pay it forward, So I owe you a lot, Coach.
And I see you've got lights out here.
Yeah, we got lights. We're doing all right.
You look great.
Compared when you built it by hand, didn't you, in 2000?
Well, we put a lot of energy into it.
Right.
And I'm just happy to see the program still going. I'm happy to see Fletch over here running it. I feel right at home.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
So we thank you for this opportunity, and we're going to look forward to that return.
Let's make a good picture, all right, Coach?
I don't know about that, but we're going to give you something.
I thank you.
All right, everybody. We have a very special guest throwing out the first pitch. We got Coach Mayden, Chicago legend. Started the program, got the field built, coached some of our assistant coaches, all around great guy. He's going to throw out the first pitch today for us. Give me a round of applause. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. Clap it up. Coach Mayden also owns his own media company. Your coach has still got it.
Let's go, Coach Mayden.
Welcome back to another edition of MLB Classic Interviews with the coach, Michael E. Mayden, and Coach's Corner. As today we got an all-star lineup for you on tap. We got Adam Eden, Coach Adam Eden from the Washington Nationals. We got Brady House from the Nationals, and my main man, Davis Martin from the White Sox. Again, we got an all-star lineup for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show as we lead it off with the man himself. When he was with the White Sox, I used to call him Spark Plug. But now he with the Nationals as a first base coach, so I got to call him Coach. The Coach and Adam Eden, one-on-one. Coach and Coach on Coach's Corner.
MLB stars of the game. I'm over here in the Angels locker room, and I ran across my hero, Spark Plug. Spark Plug, Adam Eden.
Yes, sir.
Back in the shop.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, we've had some fond memories as players. Now back as a coach and coach to coach now. It used to be big league player to coach, and now it's coach to coach. So I'm excited for this interview. It's going to be a different layer.
Don't you be trying to take my title now. I'm still coach.
No, for sure. Hey, the coach. I'm just a coach.
Okay. So now you're back in town as a coach with the Angels. I mean, how did that come about for you?
Yeah, I was blessed to play with Kurt Suzuki across the way in Minnesota for I think the 3 years that I was here at first stint, and then was able to play with him with the Nationals, won a World Series with him. So, competing against him and then playing in the same clubhouse with him, I get an odd thing for catchers. Like I always have a great appreciation for catchers. They usually the most knowledgeable guys in the field. They deal with the coaching staff, the pitching staff, the players, positioning, throwing down fingers and trying to put everyone in the best position possible. They work really hard. They're usually the first ones here dealing with everybody, and that's why Kurt's doing such a good job as a manager. So when he got the job with the Angels, he gave me a call, and it was kind of an easy decision for me. A guy that I really respected in general, and then had a lot of talks, baseball talks when we played, and oh yeah, I'll go 162 gauntlet with you, and continue to learn from him, and continue to learn from the guys that are in this room, coaching staff wise. So it's been fun.
Well, I know being a player and making that transition to a coach, that got to be different day and night.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. As a player, you're kind of in your own little bubble. You're an individual, but you're part of a team. Spring training was a rude awakening for me because in spring training, traditionally, you're getting yourself ready. Your morning is more or less just getting yourself ready for the game. You get a checklist in spring training. You get a very good understanding of what you have to do in order to be successful for the year, and just getting your body ready, getting your mind ready. The schedule is way different. You play your 3, 4, 5 innings that begin, and then you get to your 7-inning games, and you get to go home afterwards. Or as a coach, you're worried about a bazillion people. You got your minor league outfielders, you got all your base runners in the organization. You have different schedules and different things that you have to manufacture in order to get a lot of guys ready, as well as the days are long. You're the first ones there and you're the last ones to leave. So, and then it's no different now. You're here a lot earlier than you usually are. It doesn't take a physical toll on you, but definitely a mental toll. You have to be prepared for pitchers and defensive related things and offensive related things, and being in meetings. As a player, you're never in a coach's meeting. Discussing players and front office things, but it's definitely a different layer. But nonetheless, it's interesting to me because you always knew those things transpired, but you just didn't ever focus on it because you're so worried about yourself. But the layer it's been very, very interesting, but enjoyable nonetheless.
I bet you know all the inner workings go on.
No, not at all. You really don't. Yeah, exactly right. You understand that they have conversations, that you understand that they make decisions, moving parts. Guys are moving up and down, left and right, and reasons why they do some certain things. But then being in the room with those talks and how they weigh certain things out, how they make those decisions is very intriguing, especially in this day and age with analytics, contracts, and there's just so much that goes into it, reasons that guys make certain decisions, but also on-field stuff. I'm no longer in control. You don't no longer really have that player voice, but more of a coach's voice. And going from a player's voice to a coach's voice is a very interesting one. As a player, you've kind of earned that trust through your play, but as a coach, you kind of have to develop that trust and respect, and it's a slow moving process to gain young players as a coach's respect. But that's been kind of my main focus, is to try to gain these guys respect and trust, and then give them little tidbits in order for them to hopefully get better and move forward and continue to progress their career. And that's just my main objective, is that I want all these guys to get better this year and make as much money as they can, enjoy as much money as they can, and win as many games for the team as they can. And if I can gain their trust and make them a little bit better, week by week, month by month, I think we've done our job.
All right, last 2 questions. When you first started coaching and come in this locker room, was that urge you to get that glove and go back out on the field as a player?
What's funny is my body says absolutely not. My mind a little bit. I'd be lying to you if I said no. Baseball's fun. And when you're playing at this level, it's not all that much fun because you're just so focused. You're so funneled every single day. You don't really have a chance to kind of look around and enjoy it as much as you, now looking back, I wish I would have. You're just so worried about losing your job. You're worried about, preparing and performing every single day. And now as a coach coming back in the room, you kind of have a little wider view of things. And from time to time, I'm like, man, I wish I could go out there and play a 9-inning game. But I tell you right now, the first time I give you a hard 90 down first base, my body I don't think would really appreciate it. So as much as my mind is there, I don't think my body would follow.
And coach, we got a lot of memories in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Your thoughts about being back in Chicago?
Yeah, no, it's always good seeing a familiar face. It's being young and going through my maturing years here and having media like yourself, be able to put it on camera every single day. It's very cool to come back here. Like I said, security guards, front office, you name it. People that had really kind of seen me, kind of grow up, so to speak, here in Chicago. Special place, warm place in my heart that I'll always be in debt to. You guys putting up with me and seeing my years throughout here. But it's always fun to come back. It's changed a lot, but a lot of things haven't changed too. So the change is weird to me, but the guys that are still here is, like I said, it warms my heart, and it's always good to come back.
You reached the ultimate pinnacle of the game.
Yes, sir.
You went to the Nationals and got a World Series championship ring.
Yes, sir. Oh man,
Did you cry? I just want to know.
I didn't cry, but I'll tell you that what's funny is you're right. The pinnacle was a really good word for that, because as a kid you always dream of that, but you really never think that ever happened. And I remember, when I raised the trophy up on the stage, for me it was a culmination of my entire life's work in one singular moment of raising the trophy. Again, as a kid, you always dream about it. You never really think it's going to happen, and then all of a sudden you're in that situation. And I'm like, man, I'm going to win a World Series. This kid from the cornfields of Ohio that worked hard and got to where it is, and I've been in a group of guys so special that I was able to be with from day in and day out, and then raise the trophy. I felt like I was a child again. I was a kid in the backyard, and it's just like it was so surreal. And now that I've had time to kind of grow away from it, I think it's getting sweeter. At the time you kind of refocus in on the next year and try to get reacclimated. We got to do it again type deal. Again, that funnel mentality that we touched upon. But now that I've been out of it and getting a little bit older, you realize that doesn't happen every day, and you realize that's always strapped to you as a player and as a person for the rest of your life. That is just so incredibly special. But World Series ring, the trophy aside, the grind aside, just the players too. You have such a bond with those guys for the rest of your life. We did a 5-year anniversary and get back like we never left. And I can't wait for the 10-year anniversary, and whatever anniversary they want me to come to, I'm coming, because, I got a job at it with Kurt. So it's like, it's a blessing. It's a very true blessing that, like I said, very surreal and something I thought I'd never be able to do, but was able to do with a really, really good group of guys.
All right, let me conclude this show with. Let me get here. Let me get here, my hero. Here we go.
It's always good, Coach.
The two of us back together again.
I love it.
There you go, coach.
Yes.
I'm officially crowned your coach now.
The coach and a coach.
I got you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
You're my hero.
Well, that was me and Adam Eden. We got a pretty good track record going back through the years, and he got a World Series ring as well. But next up in the lineup is Brady House with the coach from the Nationals, as we introduce you to all the MLB stars of the game.
With the MLB stars of the game, and I got the man over here for the Nationals house. How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Just fine. Introduce yourself to my audience.
I'm Brady, and I'm from Georgia.
Georgia?
Yep. Georgia here in Chicago.
Georgia boy wind up in Washington.
It's just where I've been since 2021. Got drafted here in 2021, and I've been here since. So.
All right. You're in the big leagues. What's this big league experience like for you?
It's been great being around this group of guys. I kind of grew up in the organization with a lot of these guys, and for us to just be here and kind of compete at the top level is special for sure.
And some of these guys, they think you guys get drafted in the big leagues the next day. They don't understand the dude that you got to pay.
Right, yeah. You know, I made my debut last year. I got drafted in 21, so I was doing all the levels throughout that time that I wasn't here. So it's definitely a grind, and you know, it takes a lot of hard work to get here. So
you're going through those ladders, as you call it, each step from different levels of A-ball, AA, AAA. And you sometimes get frustrated and be like, I'm quitting. I got to get this game up.
I mean, it gets frustrating for sure at times, but I think that's kind of what makes you to the player that you are now, is you know, like dealing with that adversity and failure in the minor leagues. So you kind of get here and learn how to deal with it, rather than just getting here and failing and not knowing what to do. I feel like in a way it's a good learning experience to kind of go through that early, so you kind of know how to deal with it down the road.
So, you know, you're growing up as a kid, watching Major League Baseball, seeing these guys, do you sometimes pinch yourself like, wow, I'm on the same field with these guys?
For sure. I know there especially are a few guys, you know, like you try to just keep it all about baseball, but whenever you grew up, like I grew up watching the Braves, so whenever I play some of those guys like Freddie and, you know, a couple other guys, it's kind of crazy, you know, especially because I grew up watching those guys, but at the same time you got to try to control it and just know that it's just baseball. Go out there and play. So
have you gotten any autographs?
I got an autograph last year from Nick Kurtz. I grew up playing with him. I got a ball from him, and then I actually got Harper's. I had his debut ticket from whenever he played the Dodgers, his opening or his debut against the Dodgers. I actually had that ticket, and he signed it for me, so that was special for sure.
You want to get them Hall of Famers, huh? Who were some of the guys that mentored you along the way?
On my way up here? I'd say a lot of the coaches, a lot of the players, you know, like just being at the different levels, like me and Dalen got drafted together, you know, so going through all those levels together has definitely been special for us, you know, like especially getting drafted together, playing rookie ball together. I think we've played every level together, so that's definitely been special. And you know, a lot of these other guys that, you know, I kind of look up to, that I was in spring training with a lot of the years, and then to finally get up here with them and play with them, it's been awesome for sure.
So when I was scouting, we evaluated the 5-2 that game. What was the tool that got you with the scouts?
You know, I don't know the exact answer to that. I'd like to say that you know, I tried to, from a hitting standpoint, I kind of just, you know, what I've been working on lately is trying to control the zone, you know, like trying to do damage on the pitches that I know I can hit, and that's mainly what I've been working on lately. But from a defensive standpoint, just making sure to cover as much ground as I can. You know, even the balls I don't think I can get to, you know, like still try my best to get there, because you never know what could happen with like a bad hop or whatever. It could kick your way. So yeah, just trying to gain as much ground and cover as much field as I can out there on defense.
So rumor has it that you the man.
I don't know about that.
Last question. Every kid dream of playing in the big leagues. You get that call, you're going to the big leagues. Walking in the locker room for the very first time, seeing you up for it. What was that feeling like?
It was special. You know, whenever I got told I was going to the big leagues, it was super hectic, as it probably is for everybody. But whenever I got here and got in the locker room and saw my jersey and just being with this group of guys, it was, you know, like it didn't feel real for a little bit. Like it took at least a few days to kick in that I was actually here, and now that I'm here, I'm just trying to feel more comfortable every day and just, you know, keep working. So.
Did you cry?
Oh, did I cry? I didn't cry, but I'm sure I had a bunch of family that cried.
We know Mama cried.
Oh, I know Mama cried.
Coach with the man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Well, this was a short but sweet show today. And next up in the lineup, we got my hero and the main man, the anchor of the Chicago White Sox pitching staff, David Martin, and the coach on Coach's Corner, and the coach on MLB Classic Interviews with the stars of the game, DM and the coach.
Coach, on the road once again, I got my hero here, DM, David Martin. How we doing?
I'm good, Coach. It's always good to see you.
Same here. So we're in a new season. What's your thoughts about this new season?
Well, it's been good. I think we've been overperforming some expectations, and I feel like we've gotten the personality of our team, and I think it's been a lot of fun. A lot of room to grow, but really excited where we're at.
Well, rumors have it you've been the man out there on that mound.
Jeez. Just a man throwing the ball, dude. Still a man throwing the ball.
Well, you got a lot of young guys on the team this year. Look like they're hungry and they're playing some exciting baseball.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's kind of what we looked at it as our strength in spring training. We thought, we got a bunch of young guys who want to play, who grind out at bats, who run hard to first base, and really just do the little things right in the game of baseball. And the game of baseball sometimes rewards you for that. So I feel like that's been our superpower.
So I know when I coached college, high school ball, summer travel ball, on the road the guys did a lot of trash talking. But I know when we was winning, there was more trash talking. So I know you guys doing some real trash talking now.
I think we trash talk ourselves more than anybody else. And I think we have such a good time with each other, and I feel like we don't let each other get too big of a head because somebody will always chop you down in our locker room, which is really nice. We have a good group of guys, and we do some trash talking, but we really keep it a lot of it in our dugout.
So, you guys got this first baseman that's leading the league in home runs. What kind of trash talk y'all do with her? I know y'all be right there.
I don't know. He's a pretty good player. What do you think about him?
He's all right. He turning some heads.
I know, man. But when he hits the ball, he turns some heads too, man. Everybody in the dugout loves watching him hit. I mean, he's must-watch TV. Anytime he's in the box, everybody's up on the ledge watching him because, he just does some stuff every night that you didn't think was possible.
So have you got out them tape measures from the dugout or looked how far someone went?
There's a few that I feel like we've looked at the estimated distance and we're like, we need to get tape measure because they're wrong. That's a little short, so.
So, you got a young infield. You got some defense behind you. You got some bunt behind you. You got some speed behind you. You got to be excited with this team.
Absolutely. You think about what we do is, we can hit home runs. We score runs, a lot of our runs off of home runs. But at the same time, we have 11 bunt hits on the year. We steal bases. We play really sound defense on the backside. And, I think that's just what happens when you have a younger team that learns how to play and learns, what kind of team we are and really leans into it. And, give a credit to the coaching staff for really kind of like hammering that into us in spring training that we need to do the little things right. And so it's been good.
And, DM been in beast mode out there on that mound.
Just a man throwing the ball, baby.
You try to show off out there?
No. I just love competing, man. I just love competing. And, I talk to myself and talk to God on the mound all the time and just say, God, it's all you. I'm just going to go out here and compete and you let the ball go where you need it to go.
So, what does a year or two experience do for a Major League ball player?
I think it's just the amount of, I think just learning what a full season looks like, how to take care of your body, and then on the mound, just the more innings you see at this level, the highest level of the game, you start picking things up, start seeing things faster. You kind of see what guys are sitting on, what they're not sitting on, how they're trying to approach you in the plate versus, your first year in the show. You're just trying to get the ball over the plate, let alone care about anything else that the guy's doing. So I think it's just the repetitions. The more you're up here, the more comfortable you get, and the more you see, and the more you learn.
And then when you're younger players, always that insecurity. Am I going to be here next week, next month? Am I going to be here next season? At what point does a Major League ball player kind of put that phase behind them?
I don't think you ever do, to be honest. It's a hard game, and I think there's a lot of hungry guys in AAA and AA that, everyone's trying to take it, it's the life cycle of baseball. I think the easiest thing is, 2022 isn't too far ago, and I'm the only player still left from that team. So it just shows you how fast the turnover is in pro ball. And but at the same time, you can use it as a strength of yours. It makes you never settle. It makes you always hungry. It makes you want to be better than you are. And regardless of what you're doing on the field, you're always trying to take that next step, figure out that one pitch, execute this a little better. So I think it just puts you into a state where it's just a constant process.
And since you go claim your veteran status on this team,
I don't know about that.
The rookies get a hard time in the big leagues. Now, how many of these rookies you call rookie on this team?
think we got like 14 of them, 15.
We have that many. I lost
We have a lot. I think we don't have any ARB players. We have one ARB player. We have a few free agent signings, and everyone else is sub 3 years, sub ARB. So we got a lot of rookies, if you want to call it.
So you walked in that locker room calling a rook.
I'm still. Some people look at me and call me rook still. So we got a lot of them. But yeah, we're teaching them well.
And they know not to be the first one in the chow line.
No chow line early. Just the little things, back of the bus, double up, make sure you're doing these things right. So yeah, just the things you got to learn in the big leagues.
Carry the luggage.
We don't do that. Carry the speaker. They carry the speaker.
I forgot.
Speaker's important. Speaker's important.
Yeah. Y'all be blasting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
I got a couple right now. It's probably got to be "I Wonder" by Kanye West. Or, hey, just give me some time.
Okay.
Just give me some time. Or listen to the music by the Doobie Brothers.
You don't be singing, do you?
No, I hate singing. I don't like when other people sing. My wife's the only one I allow to sing.
See, I got to end this show letting the fans know. You invited all the players down to your farm, and Coach didn't get his invite. I'm going to let you.
Hey, I didn't know if you were comfortable out in the woods. You okay out there?
Well, yeah, I'm a little city Caucasian boy. I'm a city Caucasian boy now. You know
I'm just trying to make sure if I'm in the blind and we got some pigs and some coyotes around me that the guy next to me is ready to go.
That's okay. I stay at the city.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Coach with a man DM.
Hey, appreciate you, Coach. As always, good talking to you.
All right, take care. Thanks a lot. You my hero.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's a wrap for today. Time went by fast, but we'll be back next week. So make sure you tune in and tell a friend to tune in and catch us, and check us out on social media. Just Google MLB Classic Interviews with the Coach, Michael E., and all of our social media outlets will pop up. Peace out until then.
My name is Luther Morris. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. What's going on, Coach? How you doing? Ain't nothing but love for you. Well, congratulations on your 40 years of coaching. You still coaching? I learned a lot from you. I played for Coach Mayden in '91. Oh, it was a great experience. I mean, it was. I talk about it all the time. It's one of my fondest memories. I appreciate you. Thanks, Coach. Football was a great. I think I was more of a natural in football. I was able to receive a full ride and scholarship to Northwestern. After Northwestern, I was able to play professional for Kansas City Chiefs, various teams, Denver, St. Louis, San Francisco.
So what was your most memorable experience about Coach Mayden and being part of this program?
I'm not allowed to discuss that on film, and I will not discuss that on film. But it's as I said, it was the bridging of the camaraderie. I was able to build friendships and play with other players that I normally wouldn't have played with on a normal basis. And we were able to, we were all from the same neighborhood, but we all went to different schools. I thought that just the camaraderie was.
No. Tell us about that Tennessee trip.
Hey, I cannot confirm or deny anything that happened.
I heard rumors about y'all on that Tennessee trip. I was supposed to know about.
I know I got in trouble and I didn't do anything. I promise you, I slept on the bus that night.
Right.
Oh, but that was playing at some of those fields. It gives you like a different type of feel, a different type of stadium.